Hi, beautiful souls. This is Isabel, and thank you for tuning in. And whatever timeline it is that you're actually watching this video, I am doing a love collective reading for you Scorpios out there, sun, moon, or rising. Now, the way I do my readings is like reading a map, okay? So we're going to go a little bit this way. We might have to go on this direction, but I'm reading it, okay? For you guys that don't know, and I should have said this in the other reading, I'm also an astrologer as well, but right now I'm just doing collective reading. Take what resonates with you, throw out the window what doesn't, okay? Because remind you, this is collective. Some things I will say that could be specifically to someone for whatever reason that Spirit wanted me to touch base about, okay? Again, this is about love, and this is love. It could be love relationship, it could be love to yourself, it could be love, and because love exists in so many different ways, right? In different dynamics, and it's going to show it in very different ways. Sometimes messages come through where it has to do about a specific message, okay, in just this love reading. All right, so we're going to go ahead and dive in for you Scorpios out there, which happy as I'm doing this collective reading is actually Scorpio. Look, what card is this? The Devil card. Ooh, okay. But yeah, it's Scorpio season, so I just had a birthday. So happy birthday to all of you October and November Scorpios. I hope you guys had a great birthday. I hope you love was showed to you, poured out to you, support, and you enjoyed yourself this year, okay, on your birthday, and that you look forward for the year to come. There has been a lot of shifting and energy, by the way, and I've said this and all the readings this year when it comes to expressing love or how love has changed or something has shifted. Very big theme here this year for 2025. So take it as you will. And Spirit, if this card is important, let it come out again. All right, let's get started. All right, Scorpio, so I have all your cards pulled out. We're going to start with the card that is on the bottom of the deck, which I have here is the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, slow movement, all right? Slow and steady, we will get there. It is also about putting hard work in, okay? This could be someone in your life that is maybe a lover already. They could be earth or earth energy like a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn energy. But they're younger. There's a younger dynamic with them. But there's movement. The only thing is that this movement is very slow. And there's a reason for that, okay? Because they're still there. And that's the thing. The Knight of Pentacles, he moves slow because he's still here. It's just going to move slow. Now, you can also, Scorpio, be that Knight of Pentacles, but it is a theme. And the reason I say this, because the Knight of Pentacles is also very hardworking and it does things with a purpose, okay? I see here with a lot of you Scorpios is doing maybe becoming a lot more grounded, movement with grounding yourself, like doing it's not Page of Pentacles where you do odd jobs. It's more like getting back to a routine, needing to get back to a routine that works for you, okay? That is like the theme. What is part of this love dynamic. Now, can this be a person that's also helping you through this? Absolutely. But this could also be you needing to do this in order to get in touch again with this love connection, okay? Or with love in itself. And I'm going to say it like this. Because we do have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands comes off as stop and a bit just kind of odd too. Okay, because it is protecting itself. Okay, that energy. So it's like there's a protective energy here going on, and it could come on. It's wands, so it could be very shown physically or fiery or very like like stop it, or it's not reverse where it's like so angry, everybody's against me, and you feel like you're fighting. No, this is like you feel like you have to put up a defense and stand your ground. So this is about standing your ground, okay? And where you are right now in a love connection, currently with someone, or maybe if you're single, maybe this is something you're learning about standing your ground and being authentically yourself. Okay, we have the Two of Wands in reverse, and the Two of Wands in reverse next to the Four of Wands. There's a lot of fire here, by the way. Oh yeah, oh my God, this is all fire. Now that I look at it, because we got the Sun card, and we also have the Six of Wands in reverse here. So Two of Wands here is about, like, there was once a vision where you looked further, like above the horizon, or looking, or feeling like there was something to look forward to, or connecting with someone else. Maybe they were further away, but now it's in reverse, and this is like not so much, you know what I mean? And maybe there's a reason why you don't need to look too further to ahead right now, especially with this Knight of Pentacles energy. You're just trying to live day by day and kind of be there with this person on a daily basis, or just showing up on a daily basis and living in what they say the now, honestly. But there's this grounded energy too, where it's like, this is giving me like, just want to stay here. Can we just stay here? You know, because you love it here. We have the Four of Wands, and Four of Wands is about the home also, because it's a four, it's foundation, it is celebration, it is maybe a celebration. I also see, it could make sense too, because you guys, we all just had birthdays, right? So there could have been a celebration here where love was expressed in a very different form here. And, you know, like, I just want to live my moments right now, okay, with someone. If you're single, for you Scorpios, you could be meeting someone that is a Knight of Pentacles, meaning like they can have a Sun, Moon, or Virgo, and like Taurus, Virgo. What did I just say? Sun, Moon, and Virgo. Sun, Moon, or rising in Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Okay. Six of Wands in reverse. I do feel too, though, and the Sun card in reverse, there is low energy here. Okay. There's this like defense in a way. Gotta stand my ground. Not sure. Kind of holding that off. But I still feel like there is this celebration of life here, and celebration of love with this person. Or maybe they've taken you out somewhere nice and it was like, I love this, thank you, you know. But there's this you Scorpios are just very on the now right now, you know, and kind of just going with it slow and steady, and I just want to stay here. There's been a loss of momentum for whatever reason for you Scorpios out there. It could be, you know, economically, it could be I mean, we're going a lot, right, with many different changes, especially if you live here in the States and in other countries too. The Sun card in reverse, again, is introspective. These are all introspective. There is a sense of low confidence within yourself. Like, you're not really believing in yourself. A loss of faith here. Not so much, but because it is here, but you have to find it within you. And I think you understand that. And maybe this is why there's a distance, and you know, when someone shows you affection or show you they love you or show you know, it's literally, typically, I know it's going to sound cliche, it's like, it really is me, and it really is us within us Scorpios, right? We have always, we go so deep, and not necessarily the other person. The Sun card is like happiness, and needing to find happiness again within themselves. The Sun card is also a child. It represents children energy. I know how this makes sense for me on a personal level, but energetically with Scorpios, I get it as well. There is this sense of, am I going to have happier days where I actually see joy and feel joy? But we have to find that, Scorpio, within ourselves. Does that make sense? But slow and steady. And a lot of times right now, it could just be a routine. It could be a routine with that person. Keep it consistent. The defense towards someone, or even if you are single and you meet someone, you're gonna come off like that, a bit like, or I don't know, maybe question certain things. But it's because there's this losing a bit of like faith in love or something, or faith in believing that there is actually true love out there. You know, I think you understand there's not like the movie type of loves, right? Although we love it. I mean, God. Well, question, leave it in the comments. Watching those reels of Dracula, the new Dracula coming out, and his eyes, and how he looks at her, and he's waited for her for like 500 years to be reincarnated. That is like so Scorpio love. We can have that. We can have that. And it could be great. And it could be, because that to me, I see just sense of passion. But always longing, like a longing for that. And with the Sun card again in reversal is, but we're not happy. We're not happy within ourselves. You know what I mean? Like I haven't even felt joy. So I can't expect from, even if another tries to show you joy, I have to find my joy, you know? I also see maybe coming off like you're joyful, but there's something deeper here, okay? And I'm only saying this because, guys, there's all wands, and I see two wands energy, which is the 7 of wands with the 4 of wands. And this is also saying too, like, if you are in a relationship, you're very much protective of this relationship too, Scorpio. Like you're protecting this energy, you're keeping it here, okay? And there's spurts. There's these spurts of like passionate moments, okay? I needed to say that. But then there's this loss of momentum here. But this is again with the Sun card. This is your vitality. You don't feel yourself. You don't feel quite like yourself, okay? Scorpios, we're Scorpios, okay? We go through the whole process of death and rebirth all the time. All the time. Sometimes are so much harder than previous situations, but that is part of even the Sun sign itself, of learning and understanding our power within us, okay? And the Sun is the power source here, okay? Right now, we don't know it or recognize it within ourselves. So we got to go introspective. I know. And it's like, fuck, I always go introspective. I'm always introspective. And that's okay. You know? Please understand, whenever you do find this message, for whoever Scorpio that's tuning in, it is meant to find it at the right time, not when I actually put the video out. It will come up when it is the right time for you to get this reading, okay? I think that's pretty much what I have to say about Scorpio. I am sending so much love to y'all Scorpios. Again, happy birthday to you, as when I do made this video. Sorry, I'm stuttering now. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.